Alright guys, welcome back. A couple things to address before we hop into this game. Number one, where is Zombie Grub? That's been asked about a million times today in chat. If you guys didn't see, we had a whole tournament yesterday dedicated to sending her off because she's fucking fired and not welcome back. No, she's gone to Korea for 2 weeks, guys. She's still gonna actually come back and cast a couple of things from Korea, like the Alima League and whatnot, as it's a Korean-based tournament. But she is on vacation to go see Pro League. She's been planning it out for the whole year. She's been talking about it for the whole year. But still, somehow people don't know about it. So I really thought having a whole tournament dedicated to saying goodbye would welcome people to the idea that she's not going to be here for a while. But yeah, so we do have Livy B standing in. And Livy, once again, I'd love to thank you for tuning in. I would like to say, though, anyone in chat who's got a problem with her accent can take it up with me. Because, oh my god, I love the Australian accent so bloody much. Put up fisticuffs.
Well, I mean, I can understand where they're coming from. Personally, it's not my favorite accent. But,
oh, you're nuts, dude. You're nuts. Shut the fuck up. You're wrong, Livy B. Okay.
But, well, you know, that's, you know, I guess you're a little biased, but...
Just a bit. I got like it's like you could show me the ugliest Australian who looks just like, I don't know, a bridge troll for Bridgehead. Hey, and I would still be like, oh, let me listen to them talk all day. All right. Anyways, guys, we're in game number 3. It's tied up 1-1 in this ace match, spawning on the upper left side of Bridgehead. It's gonna be the pink Terran player, Beastyqt.
And opposing him, the amazing Zerg player playing for Acer, it is Bly.
Okay,
I really
so
do like the fact that Beastyqt did scout behind the destructible rocks first. He went up north just to make sure that there wasn't any proxy hatch going down. So we did see at the start of Legacy of the Void, on specifically this map, we'd always see that proxy hatch build.
Man, it wasn't even just Legacy. Like, HOTS did it too. Everyone was just proxying this map like crazy.
Yeah, it was really good. I loved it.
But this is different and this is strange, and I didn't actually look at the production tabs. I didn't catch this, but he's going double Reapers, and not just like one set of double Reapers. He's going for more Reapers. This is really interesting. Bly is going to slowly chip away at the back rocks, but Beasty, there's some tricks you can do on this map. So on Bridgehead, there's only one way into this from the front. You can also projectile yourself over the back rocks with Reaper grenades, but that's usually more of an escape than an entrance.
Yeah, we did see actually in the Arkhammer tournaments at Red Bull that the Reaper grenade was used by Bomber and MMA to actually jump Widow Mines over the rocks into the mineral lands of the natural. It was absolutely amazing. I've never seen it done before, but it was just the most creative thing I've seen Terra players do.
Sickest proxy ever. Alright, so it's only 4 Reapers in total. That's still quite a bit of gas. That throws off his factory timing heavily. Starport delayed and all those things. But he's taking a 3rd CC instead. This isn't a bad thing, but unfortunately Bridgehead's not a map you can exactly rush out to a 3rd base on his Terran.
Yeah, and there are 2 Queens here to defend against the Reapers as well. Doing a really good job denying that creep tumor, though. Really slowing down the production of the creep spread. It's going to be really nice going into the mid-game for Beastyqt. But, oh my gosh, the...
Oh, the grenades, Livy! The grenades!
I was going to say that was going to go terribly for Beastyqt, but actually, in actual fact...
Oh, huge scan out of Beasty! He scouts the Nidus Worm in the bottom right with that scan. So while this goes on, and yes, he got a pretty good engagement versus what was the Lings, and that was kind of cool and funny to watch, he's now completely aware of the Nidus Worm. Now that doesn't make it a lot easier to stop. Nidus Worms cannot be targeted until they're finished building now, but still, regardless, knowing that it's there is a huge deal.
Yes, and now Beastyqt has to be active, scouting around his base, making sure that he knows when the Nidus Worm goes up.
He's not even going to try and be sneaky. It's just like right in your face.
Pulling a bunch of SCVs to deal with this, though. He definitely wants to make sure that this Nidus Worm does not get up.
Yeah, Queen's actually coming out hoping to transfuse. Misses those transfuses, though. Ooh, that's going to be nasty.
Yeah, that was really well defended by Beastyqt. I'm not sure about pulling the SCVs, though. He wanted to be completely 100% certain, and I can't blame him for that.
I actually think pulling the SCVs are good, because another thing about the Nidus Worm a lot of people don't know about is not by much, but it slightly unloads units faster in Legacy of the Void than Heart of the Swarm. So if you don't kill it almost immediately, Roaches will get out, Queens will get out, Transfuses will probably happen if it wasn't actually for the SCV pull.
Yeah, and then it could just get completely out of hand. These Zerglings trying to destroy this destructible rock, though, but there is a supply depot in position to see that HP of that rock lowering, so he will be able to defend against it. Now Blazy, he's kind of in desperation move here. He's -1 not denied. The roaches that he's produced aren't doing absolutely anything aggressive, so building them that early was a little bit cost inefficient. Well, actually, I beg to say a lot cost inefficient, but he's got the borrowed roach movement play.
So one of the things about Bly, above anyone else, is he is persistent. He's stubborn, and if this nice one fails once, it's not like he's going to abandon ship on it. Should've, could've, would've put a third down much earlier. That's what Beastyqt was scanning for, to see if the third base was in fact down or not. The fact that it wasn't is actually quite a bit scary for the Terran player to consider, because you just assume there's going to be more Nidus Worms, but okay, look at these bunkers coming down, Libby, right in the main of Beastyqt.
So many bunkers. That's 4 bunkers in the main. That's 2 bunkers in the natural. Actually 3 if you count the one in between. He's actually going to be salvaging that one now.
He's really playing it safe against what was potentially going to be a huge roach all in.
Yeah. Well, he did see that in third base going down super duper late. But Bly, he's transitioning. He's going into zergling production now though. So he will have that map control in this mid game. But the creep spread. I mean, the Reapers did such a good job at denying that first creep shimmer, and Bly just didn't continue it after that point. So the creep spread is pretty much non-existent from Bly in this game.
Olivia, I gotta give a shout out real quick here to Arknog. This guy is the secret background savior to esports. He's a total bro at events. He helps people out with the tournaments sometimes. And yesterday, he actually contributed $100 to our tournament to double the prize pool and give 3rd and 4th place prizes out to players. Today, he donates $25 to say, donating because of Livy B's accent.
Oh, Arknog, that is awesome. Thank you.
Arknog, aka Johnny Danger.
Well, I feel like my accent is very hit or miss. People really hate it, some people like it.
There's some broad banelings on the map for the lookout for. He did get hit by a set of 2, but gets those other ones with a scan.
Yeah, very, very well played him for Beastyqt. He's playing it exceptionally safe, and it's actually playing out really well for him.
If these banelings could connect, this would be a great army, but unfortunately, they're not going to get connect. Beastyqt is kind of spreading. More banelings are on the way. Speed's so close to finishing. Ah! Bros the roaches through. That's cute. So hold the Braves in place.
Get right on top of this.
Yeah,
And now the Zergling and Baneling Force is going to steamroll on top of this.
Oh!
Grenade coming down from the Reapers. I like that, but it is going to eventually be cleaned up here.
Yeah, BC doesn't quite get a lot of damage. Now, he does go to the north, and Bly's aware of this, so I'm not sure if he wants to take his army out of here or not. One of the big things he does have is a huge drone deficit. He didn't lose a lot to this attack. He's only lost 3 drones so far. He just simply hasn't built many. And that's where this becomes problematic for Bly, because BC's sitting on 72 workers between 3 bases. Everything about this game economically screams Beasty's gonna win.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my gosh. Killing off some more drones here at the natural base of Bly, and he could just pick up and kind of just boost on out of there. It doesn't really need to commit here.
Splits to the north are really good too, as he does dodge most of the banelings. Small counterattack tries to roll in, but the tank takes out most of the banelings, and Bly sadly does not get counter damage in for this.
Yeah, Beastyqt is doing a really good job just picking off drones here or there, or maybe even a couple of units every now and then. This hatchery getting uncomfortably low here at the 3rd base for Bly. I mean, if he does another drop that's really unscattered, then it could just fall quite quickly. And that would be absolutely devastating for Bly, especially since he does not have the economy so far in this game to really keep up on production with Beastyqt.
Yeah. Well, looking around the roaches, I mean, Bly, I gotta give it to Bly. Like, he's playing the best he can with what he has available to him, but frankly, this is not a good situation to be in. BC's moving on towards Liberators. He's gonna be producing 3 at a time with the upgrade finishing shortly. Frankly, BC could and should and would probably take a 4th sometime soon, but regardless of that, oh, we saw some baneling landmines hidden on the map. I like this. But regardless of that, though, it's going to be really hard for Bly to take a really good engagement. He doesn't have a lot of creep spread. His economy isn't that great. He's not exactly close to his own 4th either.
Yeah, no, he hasn't really secured that yet. There is a medivac scouting that 4th base going down as well.
Oh, that pickup was so sick out of BC. Banelings ended up going off on almost nothing.
Oh my gosh. And unloading just one Marine at a time to set off some Banelings. And that is what Beastyqt has done continuously throughout this game to secure this lead that he so has in this game. Beastyqt, knowing that Bly doesn't have a 4th base either, must be comforting feeling for Beastyqt. In fact, he's nearing maxed out, supply blocking Bly in the process as well.
Yeah, it's funny too. We got a game with Beasty and Bly going on, and neither of them have killed the back rocks. Like, what type of game are we playing on Bridgehead here? Actually, I'll tell you what type of game we're playing. A very low supply game for Bly. I didn't even realize he lost some overlords while this was going on. So he supply blocked temporarily, but more importantly, only has a supply cap of 130. He can't even build a big enough army to take on Beasty.
Yeah, 195 supply now for Beastyqt. He is now securing his 4th base, while Bly actually doesn't even have a 4th hatchery morphing in. He's just got a bunch of units there, pretending to be a hatchery on the map. But, oh my gosh.
It's Hive Tech on the way. Corruptor's coming up. I'm imagining he's going to try and get Broodlords out, but I don't know that he's got the time for it. I mean, the Corruptors will be good against the Liberators. Don't get me wrong, guys. That is what you want to build vicious Liberators, but unfortunately, I think the ground army is just going to be a little too much. Unless Beasty walks on every Baneling landmine. Oh my god, he just barely misses the scan on these two.
Oh,
okay, that was a pretty good hit.
That was a very good hit, but unfortunately, Beastyqt's supply didn't really get too hindered. Like, it's still 199 supply.
Immediately remaxes, not an issue. Cancel there on the top right on the 4th base for Bly. Once again, desperate. He's just got no supply to work with, and this is not looking good. It's really, frankly, looking devastating.
Absolutely devastating. 2-2 is finishing up for Bly, though, and that is quite nice, because now they're going to be on equal upgrades. But the Liberator attack actually going to be denying the mining from the 3rd base, which is just really essential to slowing down that
oh my god.
That production for
there
Bly.
Is no way to walk through this Liberator field at all.
This is just going to be absolutely devastating for Bly. He can't really do anything. He's trying to take another base in the middle of this map, but the Liberator is just going to be absolutely key into defeating Bly's army.
There's Widow Mines to fall back to. The Liberators are just shrekking everything on the ground. I mean, the Corruptors are taking some out, but the reality is Beasty's still producing. He's got upgrades. He's not behind in any way. And even though he loses most of this army, it's so easy for him to come back with round number 2. In fact, Bly is, with 47 drones, I'd say incapable of winning this game. I say the question mark. I don't know how he gets anything built. He's just got no army to work with, no upgrades outside of that 2-2 for melee.
No
and
economy.
I mean, like, it's Roaches and Corruptors is what he's using, and he's got 2-2 for melee.
Yes, and very important +3 attack finishing up just as we speak for Beastyqt. And I mean, this next force pushing out across the map for Beastyqt is going to be the game ender of this game, because Bly, he doesn't have the economy. He's got 4 drones, now 5, mining from his 2nd mining base, and that's key because his main base is actually completely mined out. So essentially he's got 1.5 base economy against like 3.5 base economy from Beastyqt.
Yeah. Well, coming in for that push. We'll see if this actually ends the game or not. There's a couple of parasitic bombs that'll go down. I can't say this will absolutely carry this through. The Corruptors will take care of the air, of course, but there's nothing to take care of the ground is the problem. Fester's on the way, but those are not going to get more than a fungal growth, if that. A couple of burrowed roaches I'm burrowing as well. I mean, I'll give it to Bly. He's scrapping his heart out. He's doing a great job in doing so, but shots getting fired literally all over the place, and
Literally.
his base goes down.
And the retreating drones get picked off as well while they retreat back to that just newly rebuilt 3rd base. And a Bioforce actually remaining for Beastyqt, being able to clean up the creep spread. There's no units being able to contest against them just yet. Morphing Banelings and a couple of Infestors in the main base here for Bly, but just not really ready to push out to be defensive at all against the maxed out army that is still Beastyqt.
It's 35 drones at the end of the day, and no economy between any of these bases. I just can't. I hate being the negative Nancy. I hate being the guy who's like, well, this game's bloody over, but BCs go for manor nukes. I mean, that's when you know you're doing well as a Terran player. 4 Ghost Academies are coming down as we speak, and it's not because he needs tech. It's because he needs 4 different nukes at a time.
I love it. 4 different nukes, and if Bly doesn't leave the game by then, I'm going to be pretty excited about seeing these 4 nukes.
You know, there was an era of the game where Starbow was being played by quite a bit of people. Beasty was one of these people, and he would use nukes all the time in Starbow. It was always a lot of fun to watch, of course, but I don't think we're gonna get to see nukes this game. I don't feel like we have the time. I don't think Bly has the life left in him to have nukes land on him.
I mean, this really annoying Widowmine as well is being left over just to pick off drones from the high ground. Just states how bad a position Bly is in this game. He's being left completely uncontested.
Oh. Yo, Bly doesn't even know about BC's 3 extra bases. I'm just going to throw that out there. Like, he's not scouted anything outside of BC's 3.
Yeah. And that's a problem. I mean, I like the fact that there's a boat of Bailings everywhere, but Beastyqt has done a pretty good job so far by not walking into any of them.
Yo, I just want him to fucking nuke. I haven't seen a nuke in StarCraft in forever, if ever. Oh god, Wings of Liberty. Todd getting nuked, I think was the last time I ever saw a nuke go off in StarCraft.
Oh, the Baneling, the Burrowed Baneling takes out a pretty big bioforce on that bridge of Beastyqt. But now he's aware of the Burrowed Banelings. He's going to be scanning his entire pathway.
There's the nuke. I didn't cloak the ghost. Why would you cloak the ghost?
He doesn't. It's a Manor Ghost. Don't you know, Rifkin? It's a Manor Ghost.
Oh, it's Manor Muling his own. Oh, the nuke's gonna hit the mules.
Oh, wow.
That was the ultimate banner. Holy shit. Beastyqt. He's gonna take the series 2-1 with a glorious bullshit finish. I can't. That was. Oh, man. Ah.
And now he's gonna go to the winner bracket against Inertia. Another TvZ.
That's going to be interesting to see. I think that's definitely a lot closer of a matchup than watching BC get stuck against Puck again. But either way, guys, we're going to hit up a break while we get this sorted. It'll be a couple of minutes. Don't freak out. We'll be back soon with hopefully the winner's match ready to play. Thanks for watching.